In this video, we're going to introduce the program dashboard. It's a page that allows you to visualize your entire health service, look at resource allocation, client allocation, look at clients that have been forgotten about, act on your referrals, and you can also do some data collection. So let's take a look. From the home screen, you'll notice the Programs and Teams tile here. Click on the Program Dashboard link and this page opens up. At the first layer here, this section shows you all your teams. In this environment, we've got health promotions, ITC, maternal and child health, a test team, and well-being. Let's expand the well-being team. Inside this team, we've actually got 4 programs: AOD, Men's Support Program, Suicide Prevention, and Women's Group. And if we expand out, for example, Men's Group, we'll see here you've got a few more folders to have a look at. And the first one here you've got is resources. And that's, you can have a look at your staff and see which clients are allocated to which staff members. In the case here, we've got Brad here, he's got 4 clients and Paul has none. But below that, you'll see you've got active clients. There's 7 there, so clearly there's something right here because there's 3 missing. And notice down further, there's actually 3 clients. They're active, but they haven't been allocated a clinician. Let's go and fix that right now. We notice that Paul is pretty empty, so let's give Paul some work. So we're going to go and grab Ben here. So double click on Ben. It opens up the program page for men's support. We go and add a resource in, and you see Paul here, press OK. As soon as we do that, Paul is notified in Just Care that he's been allocated a new clients. Let's go and do the same for Thomas. Press OK. And you see here that it's not quite updating yet. We'll do that in a moment. Click on Riley, add it to Paul, press close, and then press reload. Okay, you'll see now there's no unallocated clients. We can expand out the resources now and see that Paul and Brad are now allocated 3 and 4 clients respectively. Now let's, for example, imagine that Brad's taking some extended leave and you've got to go in now and reallocate all of his clients to Paul whilst he's on leave. That's pretty straightforward to do. So we can grab them one at a time, go into Thomas, and we see we've been a little alert here that this client is homeless. That's to do with these tags up here, which we can explain in a different video. And also another warning about 2 workers needing for a home visit. So Brad's the current resource. We can remove that here and go and add in Paul, and that's done. And what happens then? Paul's notified about a new client being allocated to him. What you could also do is actually, we'll go back in here, we'll go and add Brad back in, so when Brad returns from leave, he still knows about them. So you could certainly do it in both directions, completely remove these clients from Brad's workload, or you can just go and add Paul as a secondary person for them. So if we go and add Paul into that, each of these clients here, press OK. Good. If we relay that, you'll see that Paul's now got 7 clients and Brad has 4. But these clients are in there twice because they've been allocated to both of these clinicians. Now, let's go and take a look at what else you can do from this dashboard. You actually can right click on any of these client nodes and it brings up a bunch of features. You can bring up the client details screen for this client. You can refer, so let's go and refer Thomas here to a different program. Let's go and choose, for example, an ITC program. We'll press OK. Our environment here is actually preloaded with some referral letters. We're just going to go and use that and press OK. Already in that program. Let's go and choose a different one. Let's go and choose AOD over here. Press OK. Done, and that referral's been done. You can add a note to the file. and you'll see by default it automatically selects the men's group. So when you're filtering your notes later on, you can see which ones are allocated to a particular program, but you can also change it if you wanted to. Good, press OK. That note is now saved. And also you'll notice down here, all the data collection tools that are configured for this particular program are accessible. In this case here, we've got Iris, Database, PMHC, and just some prems and proms forms. Let's go ahead and have a look at the Iris. Press on that, and then here we go. There's your Iris form ready to fill in, and press save when you complete it. There's a small other feature up here, which is hide program creators. So this hides some additional resources where the admin staff have gone in and created those programs. You press that button and that hides any of the non-client facing staff from this screen here to help simplify it for you. Some other features on the program dashboard is each of these nodes, or a lot of these nodes actually can be opened up as well. So for example, the wellbeing team we've been looking at today, you actually can click on that team, open it up and have a look inside that, and also any configuration options. In this case here, we should probably edit these right now actually. So it makes sense that our team should be visible to the whole of the health service. It makes sense we allow the whole of the health service to refer in. We're going to leave this button unticked because we do want referral letters in this program, but that's optional for your own health service. And at this stage, this is a special feature, and I really recommend leaving this unticked unless you're specifically wanting some of the really powerful health tools like the NKPI and COVID tools to be able to bulk allocate clients into this program. So let's press OK. So we looked at the team. Similarly, you can just double click on any of these programs, open them up, edit the names of them, change some of the program configuration, and this is where you'd actually allocate a new staff resource actually. So if we go back here, let's just say men's support, we're looking at a bit in this particular video. Let's go back in, let's go and add another Aboriginal health worker. So let's go on the program resources tab here, click on add resource, and let's go and find someone else who can be an Aboriginal health worker. So let's choose Axel Golf. Now we've already configured previously the Aboriginal health worker role, so you can just choose that, or you could free type a new one, and that's completely fine. As soon as we choose that, it picks up the last known permissions that were set. So these all look okay, but let's not give Axel the can edit program permissions, otherwise that looks okay. Great, so now we've got 3 Aboriginal health workers. Press OK. Back on this dashboard again, you can actually see now Axel's in the picture now, and you can suddenly start allocating clients. Some of these features are equally you can also do from the other screen, which is behind here in the view teams and programs. Simplified layout, and this is really focused on not worrying about the clients so much, really about just configuration of your teams and programs, and being able to add new programs and new teams as needed. So back into the program dashboard. That pretty much concludes a good introduction to the dashboard. If you've got any feedback, certainly reach out to us at support@justcare.net.au. Thanks for watching.